this is going to sting a little bit, but stop trying to bring people with you to the top that aren't supposed to be there. And I know that you want to bring your family, your friends, all your loved ones, your day one crew, but some of them are not called to that destination. And if you keep trying to carry them, you're going to feel like you're climbing like stairs or a mountain with their suitcase, and you guys are both struggling because you guys are carrying things that you're not supposed to carry. They can't carry what your destiny is, and neither can you. You can't carry theirs. So it feels like you want to help them, right? You want them to see your vision. But once you give them your vision and then they hit you with doubt and just fear and disbelief, now that's messing you up, because now you're thinking maybe I'm making the wrong choice. You start second guessing yourself, and you can never second guess what God said you're supposed to do. No, you need to run it. Like, you need to go and get it. Do not let anyone stop you. And so if there's anybody in your track that is like trying to block what God said is for you, you have to be very, very careful. You do not want to be stuck because you don't want to let that person go. And I know I'm preaching to myself, because I know there are people that I can't take with me where I'm going in this season, and it's killing me that I can't take them with me. And I'm literally kind of having a tantrum with God, like, no, I have to take them with me. Like, what do you mean? These people, like, I can't just leave them. And you have to think of it differently. It's not about leaving them. It's just, they can't go with you. And you have to respect their process. Just like, you have to protect your journey. So it doesn't mean that you don't love them, or that you don't, okay, sorry. It doesn't mean that you don't love them or that you don't care about them. It's just that you have to run your own race. And I know for me, right? I initially got on YouTube and I was with my friend. I convinced my friend to go on with me because I was too scared. That didn't go well because, one, she wasn't passionate about it, and she could care less. So you could tell that I was really into it and into the editing and just coming up with ideas. She wasn't feeling it. So I kind of felt like I was pushing somebody to do something they didn't want to do, only to serve my purpose, because I was just too scared to do it on my own. Then I tried a couples channel with my husband, and you could tell he didn't want to do it. He also didn't care. He would do it just to appease me, and I felt like you could see that on the screen, and I was like, why? God, I would go, like, every night I would go into my prayer room and I would be like, God, why doesn't he want this for me? Or why doesn't he want to do this with me? This is just a creative outlet, and I really enjoy editing videos. And he didn't, it wasn't for him. And I couldn't realize at that time that, listen, this is not for him. This is not a we journey as far as your creativity. This is just for you. This is your calling. And I wanted it to be his calling also, because I didn't want to do it by myself. So then now, and then I did try once by myself, and I think I made my channel about like helping tall girls find, clothing that looks really good, especially jeans, because that's always, trouble. Don't want the high waters. And once I did that, the channel, it did okay. I shared it with other people. I mean, it didn't do any numbers like I'm doing now, but it took so long just to even get to 100 subscribers. And I'm like, but I'm sharing value. What's the problem? Problem was, this is not the right topic. What I'm talking about is not the right topic. And so now I'm on here and I'm finally releasing and giving it to the Lord. And you guys, if you followed my journey, look at the numbers. I started November 24th. Look at the numbers. Go to my community tab and see every time I posted, like, hey, we've hit this, we've hit this milestone. This is just crazy to me. It's really, really incredible. This just shows you how when you are walking in your purpose and you let God guide you, nobody can stop you. Nobody. There's nothing anybody can do to come in between what you have going on. And I'm so thankful about that. So not everyone is meant to go with you to the top. So we have seasonal people and then we have foundational people, and you have to recognize the difference. And if you don't know what the difference is, this can really keep you stuck and wondering, why am I not growing, Lord? What is going on? So when it comes to seasonal people might cheer for you in one phase, but can't handle the next level you're going to. And foundational people help you grow, challenge you, love on you, and support you while you are climbing and hitting those milestones. And it's important to have both of those people in your lives, because the seasonal people will get you to a different phase. So don't make it. This video is not about cutting everybody out of your life. It's about realizing certain people in this stage right now cannot go with you to where you're going. God has a calling for you, and where you're going, not everyone can go. And it might hurt you to your core that I don't understand how this person's not coming with me. But remember, we come in this world by ourselves and we leave by ourselves. And that's just the way God created it. So really take inventory of your circle. So who is lifting you up, challenging you, encouraging you, and then who is draining you, completely draining your energy, doubting you, putting fear in you? Those type of people, again, it's not about cutting people off. It's about setting boundaries. Where you're going is so much more important than holding on to that person. And even hearing myself say that, I'm just like, yeah, Shaina, that's right. But for some reason, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. So just understand that letting people stay behind doesn't mean you don't love them or you don't care about them. It just means that you're respecting their journey and you are protecting your journey. Okay? And maybe you'll meet them at the top, or maybe, it's just seasonal. But whatever it is, you have to recognize when it's time. And when you finally get to the top, you'll be able to create opportunities for other people. So you're never just leaving people behind. You're just having to get there, and then you can help out or reach back if God says that's what you're supposed to do. So if you're finally ready to release that person or those people, go ahead and drop in the comments release if you're finally ready to walk in your purpose.